Good afternoon, Miss Green. It's Alex here from Skoda. I'm currently sat in your beautiful new car. I'm just going to go through all of the controls for you. Unfortunately, as with COVID's on, I can't jump in the car and run you through everything. So I thought I'll jump in, do you the video. I can send this to you. You can then have a rewatch if you do have any questions or anything. But I'll cover all the technologies. And can I also just say that this car looks absolutely gorgeous. It's so nice and clean on the outside. It is gleaming today. So I can't wait to hand over the car to you. Again, if you do have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with myself. I'd be more than happy to answer those if this doesn't clear them up. Okie dokie, but sit back, grab a cup of coffee or a hard drink and enjoy the video. Thanks, Miss Green. Okay, so we're just going to start off with, I'll kind of sweep across the car. So we'll do the wing mirrors first of all. So you've got your left wing mirror, right wing mirror. Just for this one, I'll just show you on the right one. And all you do is use it like a joystick to push it up, to push it down, and then to left and right on there. So adjust the right one, adjust your left one. Now just over on here, you've got your heated demist and defrost setting. So if it's on a cold morning, they're all frosted up or it's a bit foggy on them, turn it to this one and they'll clear, within a minute or so. Turn it to this one here, and you've got your folding mirrors. So if somebody is coming towards you relatively fast down a country lane, you think, oh, this is going to be close, quickly switch this one to that position, down at the bottom left, and then they'll fold in automatically for you. Now you've got your full electric windows down here, so front to, rear to, and to lock the rear window. So if anyone's trying to escape from the back, click that one, they won't be able to get out the windows. You've then got your lights just down here. So you've got the auto lights in this one, Natalie, and to be honest, this makes it super easy. All you do is leave it on auto, and then they will turn on when they need to in the night time, when it gets dark, and then they'll turn off when it gets too light outside as well. It just stops you from forgetting to turn them on, like I do quite a lot. But failing that, if you do want to do the fog lights, what you'd need to do is actually turn it from the side lights to the low beam, and then pull it out. So you pull it out towards you. So I'll do that one more time. So you pull it out, one for the front, one for the rear. And if I show you on the dashboard, you've got your fog light symbols on there. And I'm just going to push that button back in and they both disappear, and then turn it back to the automatic. Now, a bit on the dashboard for you. So you've got your rev counter on the left-hand side with your engine temperature in the bottom. The speedometer on the right-hand side and your fuel gauge. And I will go and get a little bit of fuel put in there for you as well. You've then got the information on the trip computer in the car. Now this little screen in the middle here is all activated and all controlled by this little panel of buttons. So basically this one will bring up your phone book when you've got your phone connected, which I will explain how to do. This one is your voice activation for your Bluetooth, which again I'll explain in a second. And then this is your up and down one here and your back button. So if you use the up and down, it'll go through all the different trips that the car has. If you then go back, it will have then your phone details, and again you can make a call off using this once the phone's connected. Vehicle status will tell you if there's any issues at all with the car. So on there, so you've got just saying that the oil service isn't due for almost 12 months. And you've then got just to say that the fuel light is on there. As I say, I'll get a bit put in there for you. Now, just on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you've got your volume controls and forwards and backwards to your next radio station. On the little stalk behind here, you've got your your windscreen wipers. So it's in the off position currently. Click it up one and it will go on to auto. So now it's on auto. The car will basically control the speed of the wipers, and that will be relative to the speed which the water hits the windshield. And you can make this more sensitive, less sensitive or more sensitive with that little adjustment bar on the top. But failing that, and hopefully we won't need it because we'll have lots of nice sunshine, you'll click it up one more and it will be slow consistent. Two more and it'll be fast consistent on there as well. Just onto the other stalk behind here, you've got your indicators. You can pull this towards you to do a singular flash to the person in front, push it away from you to stick it on permanent full beam when the lights are actually on, and then you've got your cruise control on here. So it's in the little off position currently. All you would do to turn on the cruise control and to use it, literally flick that to on, and then when you're driving at the speed that you want to cruise at, so let's say we're cruising at 70 now, I flick that on, all you do is click this bottom one, set. You can then take your foot off the accelerator and the car will keep cruising at the speed that you clicked set on. And you could then go, if you wanted to, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, and do it and adjust the speed that way. Or to cancel it, you could just push it halfway across, push it the whole way across, either accelerate or brake. All of those different things will cancel it off. And if you did want to brake suddenly and then you want to reset it, again, just click the little one on the bottom. So really nice and easy. You've got on here your full touch screen. I'll run you through what's on this screen as well. So let's put this on to your FM radio. Now it comes up here with all your pre-saved stations. So you can save up to 15 of these favourites on here. Just literally swipe it like you would with your iPhone. Now, I'm going to show you how to save your favourites because I'm constantly changing my list, so I'm sure you probably will be too. If I scroll down here, let's say we wanted to have heart, for example. Select heart, so it's got the little green arrow, so it's playing. Then go back. Hold it down on one of the slots. Or you can hold it down over the top of the slot. You'll hear that little bing, and then it's saved on there permanently. And you can then just switch between the different radio stations. Adjust the volume with this one on here. Or moving over on the steering wheel on here as well. And you can go to the next radio station and the previous one with this little one on here as well. This one will double as your mute button. So if you are driving and someone's calling you or someone's talking to you, give that a click and you'll mute. Sadly, you can't mute them. You do have to mute the car. So just on to the next bit. So as I say, you've got your station list. You can choose your FM, AM radio stations there. You can manually tune the radio. Now, I would never imagine you need to do this. I never have in my life. But should you need to, the facility is there. Now, one thing I'll mention, Natalie, as well, all of these little subheadings down the sides here will have their own settings. So have a play with this and personalize it. I would never like to go into all the detail because I kind of think one of the new things about, one of the best things about a car is the fact that you can kind of play, find out what it does, personalize it a little bit. So have a play. All of those little bits have settings in them. Now to play your music, all you do is click media, and then you want to go down here, click source. So you want to either be playing via the USB cable and plug your phone in, via the SD card slot, but we're fairly past that technology now, and the Bluetooth as well. So once you've connected your phone, you want to play music, click media, click Bluetooth on there, and it will then start to play. Now that brings me nicely on how to connect your phone. So all you do is go phone, just make sure the screen stays nice and clear for us. You then just go find telephone, results straight away. And when you've got your phone on you, it will say Natalie's phone on the screen there. Or if you go on your phone, it'll say Skoda. And if you click Skoda, it'll say, would you like to pair, yes or no? Click yes. Would you like to pair, yes or no? Click yes on your phone as well. It will then say, would you like to transfer your contacts into the car and your messages? I personally click yes, just because it then makes it really nice and easy. When I am driving and I've got it connected, I can then click this button here and it will bring up my phone book, and I can then make a call scrolling up and down the list just with those ones there, and I'll stick that back onto the main computer for you. So really simple. And I will say, once you've set up the Bluetooth, you will never need to set it again. Every time the car's on and your phone's on and the Bluetooth's on, it'll automatically connect up. So you should only have to do this once, hopefully. Going back on there, now you've got your voice activation, which is this button and also this button on the steering wheel. Pretty standard with the old voice activation. I know some people love it, some people hate it. I am a bit of a fan of it. Just press it in, call John Smith, it'll look through your phone book, find John Smith, call the number. It just makes it a doddle. I know a lot of people are a little bit afraid because I know early cars had this and it was really rubbish. It is really, really good now, and I fully recommend using it. Sometimes there's a few strange commands that you have to get used to, but please don't hesitate to ask, or they do have it all in the owner's manual in the glove box as well for you. Just moving back onto your main screen here. So you've got your traffic program. That will basically, if you're driving along a certain route or you're in a certain area, it will actually interrupt with any major traffic announcements. If there's been a crash, an accident, a road closure, if you're driving along, it will come up and it will let you know, and it will come up saying traffic announcement, and you can either go open or close and listen to it, or don't. Now you can mute the music again on there. You've got the sound settings and the menu as well. Just going on to here. Now the one that people don't often or kind of use much of, I know a lot of people kind of do have the smartphones, but if you want to, you can use this feature called SmartLink, but it is an optional extra on all of the cars, so it would be something that you would need to contact us back for, and I believe there is a charge to it as well to use SmartLink, as I know it was an optional extra. They put it on every car, but they don't always, people don't always purchase it from new with the car as well. So you've got your, as I say, all your different settings, telephone, radio, all your different subheadings, all that's around and along there as well. If I turn that off, just below that you've got your climate control and heated seats, which is awesome. You've got your different temperature passenger side and driver side, so I'll set mine to 24 degrees. You can then individualize it, so if I want to go dual and then I want to change this temperature and put it down to 18, and it then allows the two different temperature airflows to come out towards the respective person. You've got heated seats as well, so fully powerful. Hopefully you won't need them today. You've got half power, low power and off. Same for the passenger side. You can turn off dual here and then they'll both jump to the driver's side temperature. You can turn the whole system off if you'd like to. You can then increase the fan speed or lower it. Put the air conditioning on. Let the car take over control of the vents to basically bring the car to a singular temperature. And you've then got your front windscreen, rear windscreen, and your buttons in the middle for where you'd like the air flowing towards. Just below you've got your stop start button just over here. You've then got your tyre pressure warning light, so if you do see that symbol there on the dashboard, by all means it means you may have a little bit of air releasing, or potentially you may need to get out and check the tyre pressures. It will give you an explanation of how to reset that in the manual again. I believe it's as easy as holding that for 10 seconds, to be honest. But as I say, do give us a call if you have any questions or any troubles. Just down the bottom again, you've got your traction control. Now this basically helps the cars stick to the road. It uses the electronic system in the car and it feeds data from the tyres through to the car's computer. We always recommend this is on. When you see people going around car parks and doing donuts outside, they turn that off and then they give it some gas and some welly. So I'll leave that up to you. I advise leaving it on, and if you do accidentally nudge it, it will make it very apparent because the whole dashboard will light up with tons of different warning signs saying it's all been deactivated. So don't fret, you won't just suddenly knock it and and it just turn off and you won't notice. You've then got your USB cable down the bottom and your auxiliary. You've then got your, wait for that to focus in. You've then got your manual gearbox there, and to select reverse you push down and to the top left for reverse. You've then got your central locking button, which is just this one down here. It will automatically activate once you get above 10 miles an hour, and if you want to unlock it, click the other one there. You've got your 12-volt charger and then your manual handbrake as well. Just looking round, I think that is all of the controls. I'm just going to have a quick check around. That looks absolutely great. So Natalie, thank you so much for watching. Just to let you know about the spare wheel as well, we haven't yet received the actual wheel part for the spare wheel. We've received the housing, so I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear as in terms of that. So thank you for your patience. We're just waiting for it to be delivered. I will get a bit of an update ready for Saturday morning for you as well. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to see you and get your new car to you. It feels like ages ago already you came in and bought it. So yeah, really excited, and do give me a call if you have any questions or queries. Cheers, bye-bye.